Today with us from Murks Schools, we have Raising the Bar. Before we start, please turn off any cell phones or anything like make noise during the performance. We hate to interrupt the team. If they are okay with both video and flash photography, feel free to do either of those. I have a brief little summary to read here, and then we'll start. Mr. Murks, a second grade teacher, takes his class on a field trip to the zoo. While there, Rafael, the most troubled student, finds an inner peace after freeing a caged beast. The Epic of Rafael is a comedic yet compelling story for the ages. Pretty sure you're ready.
Ready?
Team, are you ready?
Yo!
Begin.
The Epic of Rafael by Raising the Bar. This story is dedicated to Matt, the zookeeper's son. They were to go to Belgrade Zoo. A field trip it would be. While on the bus, they made a fuss, then got off. They were free, anticipating all the fun, and screaming with delight. They ran around, jumped up and down. Oh, it was quite a sight. They split up into several groups, cool kids all together. They hung around without a frown. It was great zoo weather. Johnny was a jolly fellow.
Oh, what great fun!
Said he, a bubbly, mild, joyful child. He loved to shout,
Yippee!
Now, Sally was a timid girl, no confidence had she. She spoke but once, and had much fun, was always filled with glee. Raphael was an older man, trouble in school had he. His 6th year in the 2nd grade.
I on probation.
Said he, and their teacher, old Mr. Murks, a nice, caring adult.
I've taught for years with many cheers.
He never was at fault. They first went to the petting zoo. Animals of small size, tiny critters, filled with jitters, their sight was quite a prize. Little Sally had looked around, cautiously walked over. Her shyness breached, she slowly reached, fed the rock a clover. And Johnny screeched with sheer delight.
Llamas are great, yippee!
He gave a hug, his grip was snug, Llama cried fearfully. They had much fun, but Raphael hated them with passion. On him cuteness seemed so useless, tried to bash their heads in. And dear old Mr. Murks now said,
These animals are great. It's time to fly, you must comply. Let's go to the primate.
They walked to the gorilla cage, who roared and beat his chest. They stared in shock, their eyes were locked. It truly was the best. The beast looked scared and so confused, it wanted to escape. While full of fear, he shed a tear, the children's mouths agape. With a yo-yo did Johnny play. Murks became frustrated. The teacher mad, Johnny sad, it was confiscated. A sign for taking toys was seen. Yo-yo set into place. Johnny cried, Murks now satisfied, happiness on Ape's face.
Inverse Jacobian matrix is a robotic term. It is a 6x6 matrix that moves things in one turn. The circuit transmits power, the relays so they move. With amps and ohms, the voltage roams.
What else can robots do?
They're very strong and can work in environments hostile. They can adapt, and because of that, resistance is futile.
Raphael looked so uncaring. Sympathy he lacked. He threw a rock. And at the lock, his target soundly smashed. One hit, yo-yo's whirled, cage unfurled, the timer stops the gate.
Raphael, now what have you done by releasing this gate? The gears to turn, when will you learn? Gone will be this great ape.
The ape was shocked and looked around. He became filled with glee. Without a glance, he took his chance, then roamed around slowly. Before he left, he took his time, forgotten all his rage. He gave a hug to our tall thug, now freed from his old cage. The cage engulfed the beast and boy, now happier and free. The big class clown had lost his frown. He changed eternally. In lieu of violence, he now loved, all living things the same. His want to fight was gone all right, his spirit mighty tame.
A house divided cannot stand, and so it was for me. I have to sing, my heart will ring, a song to set me free. I used to be so cool, kids would run, oh I was a fool. Now in the zoo I've seen the light, hug the kids I used to fight. I used to hurt the guys, felt the fear in my classmates' eyes, beat their faces black and blue. Now my old self is dead, long live the new. 1 minute I held the stone, next the ape was on his own. Now I discovered that my heart had healed, and my change won't be concealed. I hear security alarms are ringing, chasing after the ape was singing. Be my buddy, my friend and pal, I can be nice, I promise I shall. For the reason I have explained, 3rd grade will be attained. With plenty of homework done, I will be smart and tons of fun.
You're a freak.
Stated Mr. Murks.
I like you.
Johnny said. Sally smiled. What a serene child. Their words were not misread. They passed back by the petting zoo. Rafael wanted a break. R.S. Thug longed to give a hug. The animals did shake. The boy leaned to the little guys. Raphael had no fears. He chased the llama. They embraced. The critter shed no tears. Johnny eyed the armadillo, had the urge to pet her. He did reach out. She gave a shout.
Oh!
Scared her like no other. Poor Sally missed her small pet rock that Raphael did toss. She cried a bit, but had no fit, was staggered by her loss. Knew Raphael felt sympathy. He wanted to assist, then looked around. The rock was found that Sally so much missed. And back to the bus they all fled, with faces beaming bright. They learned a lot, some lessons taught. Worn out was all their might. Their field trip was great, all day long, always speaking in rhyme. They made a fuss while on the bus, then went back for nap time. Now, 25 years had gone by since the colossal change. No children failed, their hopes had sailed, with nothing out of range. Now, Johnny is a zookeeper, still loves to shout,
Yippee!
and Sally's smart, robots at heart, she has a PhD. The ape became a counselor, best friends with Raphael. And Mr. Murks no longer works, the golf course he does dwell. So Raphael did seize his job, the coat was handed down. He taught for years with many cheers, his students never frowned. Our story now comes to a close, that is our tale, my friend. Let's say goodbye, please do not cry, and now this is the
end.